Okay, background here, family. So I pretty much I could guess what this question would be already. It says here, is it possible for students' mom to stay in Malaysia during the period to take care of them? Okay, now let me carefully answer this question. Firstly, we'll talk about during the pandemic. Okay, during the pandemic and during the start of COVID-19, the Malaysian government has been allowing students to come in, right? I mentioned to you just now certain qualifications of students or certain types of students who have already done the applications well in advance could come into Malaysia. But there has been a rule, all right, during the entire COVID-19 pandemic, any students that come into Malaysia, unfortunately, whether you are a master's, undergraduate student, you are not allowed to bring any dependents. Okay, dependents could be your child, dependents could be your mom, your dad, and so forth, your wife for that matter. No, you're not allowed. Okay, so during the COVID-19, only the student with a valid student pass may enter. Okay, but please, I'm qualifying my statement here, all right? There are also exceptions to those students who can and cannot enter. But if you are one of those students that is allowed to enter into Malaysia, then you need to bear in mind that no dependents are allowed. But now let's go on to the general rule of this. Can my mom come with me if I'm going to start an undergraduate program in Malaysia? Well, the answer is no. No. Okay, so if you're going to apply for any undergraduate program in Malaysia, any undergraduate, which means degree, bachelor's program, you are not allowed to apply for a dependent visa. So which means even though you are already married and you have a family, no, you can't bring them. If you want your mom to accompany you, no, that will not be possible at all. Okay, so when is it possible to have a dependent visa? So the dependent visa is normally only extended to students who are coming to Malaysia to study a master's or PhD, i.e. a postgraduate program. Okay, so if you're applying for a postgraduate program, then yes, you will have the ability, right? Like I said, if there's no COVID situation, then you have the ability to basically apply for a dependent visa for your family, right? It could be for your wife, it could be also for your child, okay? But if you're applying for your child, again, another qualification is that your child cannot be above the age of 18, okay? So, no problem. So if you didn't say much here whether your mom is, you didn't say much here whether you're applying for an undergraduate or a postgraduate. So just to summarize, if it's for an undergraduate program, no. If it's for a postgraduate program, yes, there is a possibility that you could also get a dependent visa for your family to enter Malaysia. Alright, so I hope that answers your question here. You just need to be very careful, but like I said, I like to repeat, during the COVID-19 pandemic, even though students are allowed to come in, you cannot bring in any dependents, regardless of whether it's undergraduate or postgraduate. Alright, so like I said, the best way is just tune into my channel, subscribe to it. From time to time, I keep giving updates, I keep telling all my subscribers what's going on, so just tune in and it will definitely be addressed again in one of my future talks itself.